and welcome to Get the Book. Through this channel, I aim to help you read more and hopefully read better. Since you've decided to join me on this journey to read more, I thought why not begin with the book of Revelations. What I Know for Sure by Oprah Winfrey. I've read this book over 5 times, and I'm sure once you get your copy, you'll read it over and over again. So before I get to the actual book, I'd like to give you a brief introduction to the author. This, of course, is for someone who doesn't really know who Oprah is. In case you do know who this dynamic personality is, you can skip to the part of the actual book, and timestamps will be given in the description box. Oprah Winfrey is a TV talk show host, television producer, actor, author, entrepreneur, and philanthropist. Often referred to as the queen of daytime television, her self-titled show ran for 25 years. That's a quarter of a century. Through her show, she has dealt with every topic under the sun. Serious issues like politics, society, economics, as well as lighter subjects like fitness, lifestyle, celebrity lives. There is hardly a single influential person who she hasn't interviewed. With her genuine ability to connect with and inspire audience from around the world, she is a real inspiration. She is by far the most powerful woman in television and probably the world. However, her beginnings were humble, not as glamorous as her current status. Oprah was born into poverty in rural Mississippi, USA, where at a time, in fact, where segregation and racism were a dark reality. She faced numerous struggles, a lot of which are detailed in this book. However, she learned from every struggle and used that to move forward with gratitude and perseverance. She is one inspiring woman. Oprah describes this book as her personal book of revelations. The book actually is a collection of essays that have previously been published in O magazine over a number of years. This magazine was started by Oprah herself. With 228 pages, this book is divided into 6 parts, namely joy, awe, resilience, gratitude, possibility, and connection. Each part is started with a beautiful quote and is followed by a series of essays that resonate or relate to that particular topic. Each essay can be as short as a paragraph that fits on a page, or can go up to 5 pages, but no more. The writing is crisp and engaging. Each essay is used to detail an incident or an experience that Oprah has had and the life lesson that she learned from that particular incident or experience. The point is to share these vital life lessons with the reader so that they can move forward in their life to achieve their dreams, no matter what their current circumstances are. But don't think of this as a self-help book. It is a series of antidotes that Oprah has collected over the journey of her life, and hopefully you can apply a few of these to your journey as well. There are a number of reasons why I love this book. For starters, it's not very preachy. In fact, it's not preachy at all. You can start this book from anywhere and not get lost. Serious life events and experiences have been dealt with in a subtle manner so that it's not too heavy for the reader, yet it is thought-provoking. And every single time you read this book, you learn something new. I'm sure once you start reading, your life's questions will be answered, and there will be at least one essay that personally resonates with you. Physically, the book is very travel-friendly. It comes in this beautiful hard-bound hardcover with this metallic engraving. Alternatively, you can also get the paperback version, the Kindle version, and the Audible version. Why I love the Audible version is, and I recommend it for those who don't want to get the physical copy, because it's narrated by Oprah herself, and that takes the experience of the book to a whole new level. Also, the Audible version is great for those people who have difficulty in reading or have certain visual impairments. Now comes my favorite part, where I read out my favorite passages from the book so that you can get an informed decision about what the flow of language is, the content, and hopefully you can make an informed decision. So let's begin. One of my greatest lessons has been to fully understand that what looks like a dark patch in the quest for success is the universe pointing you in a new direction. Anything can be a miracle, a blessing, an opportunity if you choose to see it that way. Had I not been demoted from my 6 o'clock anchor post in Baltimore back in 1997, the talk show gig would have never happened when it did. When you can see an obstacle for what they are, you never lose faith in the path it takes you to get you where you want to go. Because this I know for sure, who you're meant to be evolves from where you are right now. So learning to appreciate your lessons, mistakes, and setbacks as stepping stones to the future is a clear sign you are moving in the right direction. Second piece. During difficult times, I often turn to the gospel called Stand. In it, songwriter Donnie McClurkin says, "What do you do when you've done all you can and it seems like it's never enough? What do you give when you've given your all and it seems like you can't make it through?" The answer lies in McClurkin's simple refrain: you just stand. That's where strength comes from, our ability to face resistance and walk through it. It's not that people who persevere don't feel doubt, fear, and exhaustion. They do. But in the toughest moments, we can have faith that if we take just one more step than we feel we're capable of, if we draw on the incredible resolve every human being possesses, we learn some of the most profound lessons life has to offer. What I know for sure is that there is no strength without challenge, adversity, resistance, and often pain. The problem that makes you want to throw your hands up and holler, "Mercy," will build your tenacity, courage, discipline, and determination. I've learned to rely on the strength I inherit from all those who came before me. The grandmothers, sisters, aunts, brothers who were tested with unimaginable hardship and still survived. I go forth alone and stand as 10,000. Maya Angelou proclaimed in her poem, Our Grandmothers. When I move through the world, I bring all my history with me. All the people who have paved the way for me are a part of who I am. Think back for a moment on your own history, not just where you were born or where you grew up, but the circumstances that contributed to your being here right now. What are the moments along the way that wounded or scared you? Chances are you've had a few. But here's what's remarkable. You are still here, still standing. This is a short piece, but a profound one. The key to any relationship is communication. And I've always thought that communication is like a dance. One person takes a step forward and the other takes a step back. Even a single misstep can land both people on the floor in a tangle of confusion. And when you find yourself in that position with your spouse or your friend, your colleague or your child, I've found that the best option is always to ask the other person, what do you really want here? At first, you might notice a little squirming, a lot of throat clearing, and maybe some silence. But if you stay quiet long enough to get the real answer, I guarantee it will be some variation of the following. I want to know that you value me. Extend a hand of connection and understanding, and offer 3 of the most important words any of us can ever receive. I hear you. I know for sure your relationship will be the better for it. The next piece that I have selected for you, Oprah has in fact spoken about this incident in a number of interviews as well. So here it goes. Say thank you. Many years ago, Those words from Maya Angelou turned my life around. I was on the phone with her, sitting in my bathroom with the door closed and the toilet lid down, weeping so uncontrollably that I was incoherent. "Stop it," Maya chided. "Stop it right now and say thank you." "But you don't understand," I sobbed. To this day, I can't remember what it was that had me so far gone, which only proves the point that Maya was trying to make. "I do understand," she told me. I want to hear you say it now, out loud. Thank you." Tentatively, I repeated, "Thank you," and then snuffled some more. "But what am I saying thank you for?" "You're saying thank you," Maya said, "because your faith is so strong that you don't doubt that whatever the problem is, you'll get through it. You're saying thank you because you know that even in the eye of the storm, God has put a rainbow in the clouds. You are saying thank you because you know there is no problem created that can compare to the Creator of all things. Say thank you." And so I did, and I still do. This is the last piece that I have selected, but certainly not the least. You are the only person alive who can see your big picture, and even you can't see it all. The truth is that as much as you plan and dream and move forward in your life, you must remember you are acting in conjunction with the flow and energy of the universe. Move in the direction of your goals with all the force and verve you can muster, and then let go, releasing your plan to the power that's bigger than yourself and allowing your dream to unfold as its own masterpiece. Dream big, very big. Work hard, very hard. And after you've done all that you can, surrender to the power. So that's it for what I know for sure. If I have inspired you to get this book, please use the link in the description box below and grab your copy. I will be back next week with a new book, a new recommendation. So please do subscribe to my channel so that you never miss a single recommendation. And yeah, until next time, keep smiling, keep shining, and stay safe. Bye.